What is up, everyone? Give a little something. There's no one on just yet, but give a little something for those of you that will be watching this later. I finally got my first turkey. I am about to skin this turkey. I've never done this before. Not really sure I have any idea what I'm doing, so got my good old-fashioned buck knife here that I got from Mule Deer Foundation. Never used this thing before, but don't need anything super fancy. So first thing I'm gonna do, not sure how much y'all can see because I got a lot of glare, but I am gonna take off the beard. So effectively just get down to the base of this beard here and give it a little cut right below this meaty part under the skin here, and boom. Then just end up needing to salt that end. Not a bad beard. Next step is to get the tail fan. Watched a lot of videos on this, have not seen a ton of it done before, so hopefully I don't screw this up too much. But the way I understand it, you grab this fan by the base here, and you find where that ball is. Grab, it's kind of a mess. You can feel it right about there. Get underneath that, just I guess start cutting away. Hopefully get up right under the butthole here. I think I got it done all right. Let's see. So far, so good. There we go, folks. Okay, so I got the tail fan. I can set this aside to kind of smooth it out and preserve it for later. Looks like I did a halfway decent job of that. So beard and tail, these go off to the side. All right, next thing, I guess we are going to go for the breast meat. And I'll find this spot the beard came out of. So I'm gonna split this open, hopefully without creating too much of a mess. Here. All right. Watched a few videos on this, listened to a few podcasts, but I have never, ever skinned and breasted a turkey before. All right, there we go. Getting that breast out. Now if I can find what I did with my knife here. So key is, once that breast is exposed, you just cut along this kind of extension of the breastbone here, keeping as much meat as possible. Just get right up on that bone. It should kind of just come right loose. Getting up underneath there. I'm not sure if y'all can see that, but it's right along the bone, letting it release. Get down in there. Got the tenderloins right in there. That's real nice cut of meat right there. I think I'm doing this right. I'm sure someone later will email me or message me here on Instagram and tell me all of the ways I could have been doing this better, which I love because I'm all about learning new skills. Okay, I think this is about to come loose here. Get all this meat, and there we go. Hey, and that, my friends, is a slightly feathered, needs to be cleaned up a little bit. That, my friends, is a turkey breast fillet. All right, one down, one to go. Get that done, then we can get into the leg. I'm gonna save the legs on this. A lot of people will not, they'll just breast it out and they won't bother with the legs. There's still a lot of meat on the legs, and especially if you guys like the dark meat. If you guys, during Thanksgiving, are the type to go for the dark meat like I am, you wanna get those legs. There's so much good meat on those legs. You can throw that into a crock pot, do some awesome stuff with it. Man, all right, I gotta get back to this. Getting distracted by talk of food here. So, getting this breast meat off again. Here we go. get right underneath these tenderloins here. Again, that's the sweet meat right there. That's the money cut of meat on any animal, is that tenderloin. All right, let's get back to this turkey mastectomy here. This breast is, how did I do this before? The other one was so easy. Why is this one difficult? Okay, here we go. We're getting there. This breast meat is coming off. Okay, so I think I've got another turkey breast here. Aha! Victory! It's not so bad. Done worse things in my life, so we have a second turkey breast. So now, to figure out this process with the legs. So, the way I was told to do it was you start kind of from the inside here, which is already cut open, and you just skin it back up to the scaly part of the leg. So, getting up in here, we'll get it all that nice dark meat. Okay, getting up the leg, get it all the way up to the scaly part here. Okay, so scale it back, and then you kind of gotta just peel it back around here, just under the knee here, for lack of a better term. And get your knife up in there and cut that, and just peel it right down off the leg here. Turkey's got some muscly legs. You know, people talk about chicken legs and stuff. These turkeys, I'll tell you what, I think this turkey's leg is more muscly than mine. So you just kind of pop that leg out until you feel it bust a little bit, and get the skin down as far as you can. Peel it back. There we go. And generally, you should just be able to kind of get around that bone, cut down here, get around that ball joint. There we go. What we got is pin feather covered turkey leg. I'm sure there's many of you that could do a lot better, but the fact that it's not attached to the turkey anymore makes me very happy. I'm gonna start in on the other leg here. Peel this back a little bit. Get the knife in there and cut this right up the inside. So what we're doing is we're going from the inside, cutting up towards the scaly part of the leg. Doing my best to keep the feathers from making a mess, but I think there's just some battles you're never gonna win. So getting up in there, then you kind of just, once you get up to that scaly part, you can kind of get the knife right in there, and there we go. And in theory, just then be able to show some sexy leg right there. Tell you what, this is sexy leg action right here. Just getting in there, getting around this leg, making sure I don't get too aggressive and cut into the innards because I'm not paying attention. Alright, get around the ball joint, cut the last little tendons, and there we go. We have another turkey leg. So now I'm gonna keep the Spurs just as my first turkey. This guy was a little bit of a fighter. He has a broken off spur. At least I'm gonna assume it's from fighting, but decent spurs. But so this one's already kind of busted. Really, all you have to do, you don't have to have any special tools like if you're in the field. You know, look how the turkey leg bends. Go right underneath here, and you kind of cut the skin and tendons here, and then all you have to do is just pop it backwards. There we go. So, legs separated. Can do that with the other one. One thing, you know, these wing feathers, they're really cool to save, you know. You got cowboy hats. These are always real nice to go in those cowboy hats. Good for all kinds of crafts and wreaths, and you know, you can get all Pinterest with turkey feathers. They're really cool. There's a lot of these smaller feathers. The colors are really cool. You can do some fun stuff with them. But yeah, y'all, that's Sam's amateur guide to quartering and skinning a turkey, as well as getting it all set so you can save the tail, save the fly tying. I definitely did not mention that. You can use all of these turkey feathers for fly tying. They are a key piece. Yeah, I heard about the wing bone calls too. I'm not super familiar with those, but before I toss this carcass, I'm gonna take some time and check that out and see like what I need to make those. But I've heard they're honestly not that hard to make, those the turkey wing bone calls. But also, I will admit some things for me are harder than others. Yeah, I almost did forget the heart. I love to the heart is a big thing. Let me take the time to do that in a minute. Yeah, that's my amateur guide to getting field prepping your first wild turkey. As you can tell, it doesn't take any fancy equipment. Just a free knife you can get from the Mule Deer Foundation, or just about anything. And yeah, fun little process. Glad y'all joined me for it, and talk to y'all later.